Hi, I'm Matt, and this is Technique Zone, Lesson 2 from issue 21 of Uke magazine. We're going to look at harmonics. So what are harmonics? When you play a string, you hear one main note. Quite simple. If you play a C string, open, you'll hear the C. But there are other things going on there that are difficult for your ear to detect. There's lots of clusters of overtones also going on at the same time, but they're kind of drowned out by that fundamental note. When you play harmonics, what you're trying to do is to mute that fundamental note and allow the overtones to ring out. It's most commonly and easiest to get at the 12th fret. So it's to do with octaves. If you want to look at the theory, plenty of resources for that, but I'm going to go for the 12th fret. If we compare the open string to the harmonic, you can hear the overtones ringing out. So how do you actually play a harmonic? As I've mentioned, up at the 12th fret is the easiest place to do this. It works across all 4 strings, and what you're doing is lining up your finger so that it is exactly over the 12th fret. You're going to rest that finger on the string. You don't want to push down, because you'll play the actual note. You just want to rest it on there so it's just touching the string, no pressure required, but it's contact. If you're playing up at this end of the neck, or anywhere really, what you'd usually do is play just behind the fret. But in the case of a harmonic, what you want to do is line your finger up exactly over the 12th fret. So you're using the fret as your position marker, not the position marker on the side of your neck. With that finger resting in position on the 12th fret, your picking hand is simply going to pick that string. As you pick with this finger is released. So you've pretty much seen your picking finger and your damping finger move at exactly the same time. If you leave your finger in position too long, or just leave it there completely, it will not ring the harmonic out. So with that finger in position, resting on the string, pick and release at the same time. You can play harmonics elsewhere on the fretboard. Commonly the 7th fret is the easiest place other than the 12th to give that a try. So if we try at the 12th, do exactly the same principle down at the 7th. Finger directly above the 7th fret, and you're picking and releasing your damping finger at the same time. The principle of playing a harmonic at the octave works elsewhere on the fingerboard too. For example, between the 2nd and the 14th fret. So if we do an open A, in this case, an open A and then go to the 12th fret, that's a full octave. The same goes for the 2nd fret to the 14th. So you might think that you can just do that octave and play the harmonic at the 14th fret. It doesn't work because what you would need to be doing is holding down that 2nd fret. Even the largest handed amongst us wouldn't be able to manage that. So the 14th fret for harmonic doesn't work. It's still possible to play the harmonic up here at the 14th fret if you're feeling flash. You need to hold down the 2nd fret with your 1st finger, or any finger, and this hand's going to do all of the work. So my 1st finger is going to rest in the position above the 14th fret. So it's not pushing down, it's just resting on there. My middle finger is going to pick. As I pick with my middle finger, my 1st finger that's resting on the 14th fret is going to be released. Again, it works across the strings. That's a bit more advanced, it's tricky, it's prone to errors, but it's worth a go for fun.